from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Georgia, are you ready for Monster Jam? Our first competition tonight is JCB Racing. All 12 trucks have been seeded into the racing bracket based on their first race pass time of the previous event last weekend in Syracuse. The 4 fastest trucks have an automatic advancement into round 2, and then you're going to see these 8 drivers go head-to-head with the winners of those races advancing on into round 2. Who's ready for JCB Racing? We're going to kick things off here with our first head-to-head matchup. Please welcome Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. And in the right lane, please welcome Lindsay Reed, Lucas Stabilizer. We're going to get ready here for our first head-to-head matchup. The winner will advance on to see Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. They approach the line as we get set here to go green. And Lizzie Reed and Lucas Stabilizer will advance on there with a time of 13.572. We're going to get ready here for our second head-to-head matchup coming up. In the left lane, please welcome Cody Saucier, Max D. And in the right lane, his opponent, please welcome Ryan Disharoon, Shaker. Ryan Disharoon and Shaker is 1-0 in the 2024 season against Max D as they get lined up and ready to do battle. The winner will take on John Gordon in Bad Company. Staging lights are lit for both of our competitors. Let's go racing! And your winner is Shaker. The right lane seems to be faster here in JCB Racing. So far, both of our competitors have won in the right lane as we await his official time. There it is, 12.703. And that 12.703 will be enough to make him the fastest time so far. We're going to get set here for a third head-to-head matchup. In the left lane, it's Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And in the right lane, please welcome Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. JCB Digatron 1-0 in head-to-head matchups here this season as they get set here to see who will advance on into round 2. Time to go green! finish link's timing system, which is accurate to 1/10,000th of a second. What a close race by these two competitors here. The winner will advance on to see Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken. Times are up. There they are, and your winner, Matt Pagliarulo Jester, with a time of 13.313. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in round one. In the left lane, please welcome Cole Vennard, Black Pearl. And in the right lane, please welcome Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Great Clips Mohawk Warrior 1-0 against Black Pearl here this season. Our staging lights are lit. Outside amber lights means they staged and ready to go. 2 yellow lights means they're staged and they're looking for that green light as we get set to go green. And your winner advancing on, Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. He will advance on to see Todd LeDuc and Megalodon in round two as we await the official times. And it is a 12.280 from Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. That is the second fastest, that is the fastest time of the night so far. So there we have it, the JCB Racing bracket. Round one has been completed. Lucas Stabilizer advances on into round two to see Grave Digger. Then we've got Bad Company going up against Shaker, Kraken and Jester. Father and son head-to-head matchup in round two. And Megalodon and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior will see battle there in round two.
Monster Jam fans, this is round two of JCB Racing. The fastest 4 drivers have advanced to this round, and now they're going to compete against those 4 drivers who had that automatic buy-in, but only 4 can make it to the semifinal round. Who's ready for more JCB Racing?
In the right lane, please welcome Tyler Meninga, Grave Digger. And advancing on into round two from round one in the left lane, we've got Lindsey Reed and Lucas Stabilizer. And Grave Digger 3-1 in head-to-head matchups, 2-1 in head-to-head matchups against Lucas Stabilizer as we await to see who will end up in the semi-final round. We've got both of our competitors ready to go here as they get set to go racing. And it is Grave Digger advancing on into your semifinal round. We await his official time there by the finish link's timing system. Remember, the fastest time will get lane choice, and wow, he pulls in 11.825, which is now the fastest time of the night so far. We are going to get ready here for our next head-to-head matchup here in round two. In the right lane, please welcome John Gordon, Bad Company. And advancing on there into round two from round one in the left lane, we have Ryan Disharoon and Shaker. Those staging lights, remember, right now are at the finish line, and then, of course, angled for both of our drivers here. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the starting line. When you see 2 yellow lights, it means they're staged and ready to go. And just a reminder, they'll be looking for that green light. 2 yellow lights there for our drivers. We await the second yellow lights. And we will see who will advance on to take on Tyler Meninga and Grave Digger. it's official time to see who will have lane choice in your semifinal round race. Right now, Tyler Menega and Gravedigger has the fastest time of the night so far, and Bad Company clocks at a time of 12.367. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger will have lane choice. So there it is, the official JCB Racing bracket. Right now, we have completed our first head-to-head matchup in the semifinal round. Gravedigger going up against Bad Company, and we're going to continue to move things right along here in round 2 to see who will be moving on to the semifinal round. In the left lane, please welcome Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. And entering into round 2 is Matt Pagliarulo and Chester. This is a father and son head-to-head battle. Who will advance on into your semifinal round and have some family bragging rights here by the end of the night? We are about to find out as our staging lights for both of our drivers are turned to yellow. Chester to the line first, followed by Kraken as we await his approach to go green. And bragging rights belongs to Dad, Matt Pagliarulo, Chester. Chester advances on there into the semifinal round with a time of 12.949. So there you have it. Chester advances on into the semifinal round. And we're about to await to see who he will battle it out. And of course, the fastest time between these two competitors that will move on into the semifinal round. Times will be crucial as it will set lane choice. In the right lane, please welcome Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. And there in the left lane, we've got Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, advancing there into round 2 from round 1. And the winner will take on Chester. Don't forget, the winner must complete a time faster of 12.949 in order to get lane choice. And your winner is Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. You will be advancing on into your semifinal round of JCB Racing. We await his time. There it is in 11.775, and he will have lane choice. And now the fastest time of the night so far belongs to Todd LeDuc and Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, this is the semifinal round. The 4 fastest drivers have advanced to this round, but only 2 can make it to the final round. It is getting close. Who's ready for more JCB Racing?
In the right lane, we have Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. And in the left lane, right now, we have John Gordon and Bad Company. Gravedigger with lane choice with an 11.825 time. And we're going to see who will advance on into your JCB Racing final round. Yellow lights lit there for both of our competitors as we wait for those 2 yellow lights. And there we have it for Gravedigger winning the approach of Bad Company. And there it is as we get set to go racing. And your winner advancing on into the JCB Racing final round, Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. You can see that Bad Company got kind of caught up on that big ramp there. There's the time is locked in Another fastest time of the night so far, 11.630 from Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. Looks like Bad Company was able to get off the track here. Nonetheless, we'll be getting an update if there's anything wrong there with Bad Company.
When it comes to Monster Jam racing, one might think to get from point A to point B the fastest way, you just want to stay on the throttle as much as you can. You want to hit those jumps as fast as you can, but that might not be the fastest way to cross the finish line. I was talking to John Gordon, the driver of Bad Company, and he said, if you hit those ramps full out, then those trucks are going to get really big air. And think of all the time that's wasted as the truck is flying through the air instead of being on the ground in the throttle. So he said that his tactic is to go as fast as he can up to the ramp and then take the jumps nice and easy. He wants to cross the jump as low and as fast as possible so that all four tires can get back on the track and they can stay on the throttle and cross the finish line the fastest. Also, something to note as we move into the Monster Jam Racing final here shortly is that all but 2 races have been won in the right lane. So that lane choice is going to play a pivotal part in the racing final.
Casey, thank you so much. We're going to get ready here for our last head-to-head matchup in the semifinal round. And we've got Todd LeDuc and Megalodon in the right lane going up against in the left lane Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. And Megalodon had the fastest time between the two with an 11.775. So he has the lane choice, and like Casey said, sounds like the right lane is going to be the one to pick. We await the approach of Jester here as Todd LeDuc and Megalodon is set up and ready to go. And we are waiting to see 2 yellow lights there for Jester. There we have it. And it's time to look for that green light. And Todd LeDuc and Megalodon advance on into your JCB Racing final round. That was a big hit there from Jester going up against on his race lane, or going through his race lane. We await the time to see who will have lane choice here in your JCB Racing final round. A 12.085 was clocked in for Todd LeDuc. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger will have lane choice.
This is it. We have made it to the final round of JCB Racing. The fastest drivers have advanced to this round. Oh yeah, there's 2 of them, but only one can win this competition and score the first 12 points of the evening. Who's ready to meet your final contenders?
In the left lane, he's a 2-time World Finals champion from Peoria, Arizona, Todd LeDuc Megalodon. And in the right lane, he's your 2023 World Finals Skills champion from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Tyler Menega Gravedigger. The winner will elect their first 12 points of the night as they set off to do battle. And your winner is Tyler Menega Gravedigger. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger collect 10th racing victory here in the 2024 season. Almost seems unstoppable here for Stadium Championship winner. There you have it, Tyler Menega and Gravedigger, your JCB Racing winner. So there's the official time there for Gravedigger, and there you have it, the BKT overall event leaderboard, with Gravedigger collecting his first 12 points of the night, followed by Megalodon and Todd LeDuc. Bad Company with 10, Jester with 9, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior with 8, and Shaker with 7. One more time, let's hear it for Tyler Menega, Gravedigger, your JCB Racing winner. The official time for Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. All of his times were under 12 seconds. As we get set to meet him in the winner's circle here in just a moment. His 10th racing victory here in the 2024 season. And he sports an 83% winning percentage here. Let's hear it for your racing winner.
Tyler, congratulations on your 10th racing win on the season. When it came to lane choice, you kept choosing the right lane, and that's where we saw most of the racing wins here today. So talk to us about how that was one of the components that led to this victory.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't see the other jammer. That's the big hill that we went over during that race pass, but it looked like it was messing a lot of people up in that left lane. So I knew if I could keep my passes clean, run them fast, I could stay where I was comfortable in that right lane. I knew in the semifinals that Todd LeDuc wanted that right lane for the final two. So I was running my butt off to make sure I got it instead of him. So, you know what? Hats off to Todd. He's an awesome racer. So are the rest of the guys. But we're right here in actual victory lane tonight, baby.
We got a lot more action coming their way. This is a huge track, and there's so much opportunity for the Great Clips Skills Challenge.
Yeah, you know what? I had a big plan coming into the two-wheel skills challenge over the past couple days looking at this track, all this room. But right now, I'll be honest with you, it is so slick out there, I'm not sure my moves are going to work. So I'm last for skills since I won racing. That gives me an upper hand watching what everybody else is doing, but I can promise you one thing. Every time this black and green truck hits that track here tonight, baby, you fans better be ready, because I'm going to drive that truck right into the ground for you guys.
How about it, folks? Let's hear it for your Monster Jam Racing winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
A huge congratulations to our JCB Racing winner, and that was Tyler Menega, and Gravedigger collecting his first 12 points of the night. And of course, we've got a lot more Monster Jam action coming your way. Coming up next is the Great Clips Skills Challenge, and this is where our drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest tricks on just 2 wheels. And of course, this will be an opportunity for you, the fans, to use judgeszone.com for the very first time. Keep in mind that our competitors can do 1 donut, or they can opt out for the 2 attempts, and we will let you know what you see. Jabari or I will let you know if you see some combination moves, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. And for more on some of those moves that you're going to see out on the track here tonight, let's take a look at the video board.
Monster Jam fans here in section 229. Oh, we're going to have some fun here because we're going to play something called Finish the Lyric. I have somebody here. What is your name?
Shelby.
Shelby is here with her family, and we're going to do something, Finish the Lyric, and we're going to play a Backstreet Boys song. And you have to guess or I should say finish the lyric once we cut the music out, okay? And I want everybody here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway to help her out because she's going to be winning a great prize for her kid, all right? DJ, hit it.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you say I want it that way.
Oh, it is so easy as that. And you know what? Because she did finish the lyric, I have something very special from Spin Master, from us here at Monster Jam. Loop of Doom here is really cool. Ah, yeah. You guys are going to have fun with this. You guys can get your very own Spin Master wherever you buy toys as well. Who's ready for more Monster Jam?
Our second competition coming up is the Great Cliff Skills Challenge. And of course, this is where you, the fans, are going to be using judgeszone.com. And for more on that, let's throw it down to Jabari in the stands.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Kay. I've already told you guys how to do this, but I'm going to tell you again. Judgeszone.com is the place you need to go on your phone browser. Judgeszone.com. You're going to type in the code ATL. ATL is your code, judgeszone.com. This is how we're going to score these competitions, okay? This is unscripted, so it's going to be up to you, Atlanta, to get these scores in. So once you go to judgeszone.com and put in ATL, you're going to see the BKT tire, all right? You're going to slide that tire all the way up to score really high, or you're going to slide it all the way down to score really low. And then you're going to have 20 seconds to get those scores in. And that's how we're going to score it. It's going to be up to you, Atlanta. You guys ready? Let's get ready for more Monster Jam.
We're going to kick things off here with our first driver, Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco.
Make some noise for Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. Judges Zone is open right now. It's your turn to make that score.
And he opts there for the reverse popper and then kind of walks it across and then jumps over the last jump there. So a little bit of a combination move there from Jamie Gardner and El Toro Loco there on the second attempt as he will kick things off. Scores are locked in, and you gave him a 4.428. We're going to continue things on here with our second competitor. It's Cody Saucier, Max D.
D. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Judging by all the cheers, Atlanta loves them some donuts, and Cody Saucier is hyped and a little dizzy out there on the track. Time to get those scores in there for Cody Saucier and Max D, sporting that Superstar Challenge body there from Anaheim, California last year. We did the body reveal here during the pit party. And we got those scores locked in. Let's take a look. 7.374. And that is enough to put him in the lead. So the 7.374 is the score to beat from our second competitor here in the Great Clips Skills Challenge. And of course, don't forget, when you see a Monster Jam donut, it is one attempt. There will not be a second attempt there for Cody Saucier and Max D. And you, the fans, of course, will be letting us know who will be the winner of this competition, and the points will be in your hands here. There it is, the Great Clips Skills Challenge leaderboard after our two. We're going to go right into our third driver, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Off of the ski jump there on those front two BKT tires with the popper into the nose wheelie. He's got one more attempt left. Little strategy there from Tristan England and JCB Digatron, trying to make some ruts in the ramp there, hopefully for some traction.
Let's hear it for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. It's up to you, Atlanta.
And he goes back to the popper. A little slick out there. You can see he slid when he went to pop up those front BKT tires and then tried to get the reverse back into the top of the tabletop. Couple more seconds left there at judgeszone.com. And the scores are locked in. Your score to beat Max D and Cody Saucier with a 7.374. And your score for JCB Digatron is 8.702. He's now your new leader. Coming up next, we've got Colvin Nord, Black Pearl. says he tries his own variations and combinations. One more attempt left there for Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge.
Let's hear it for Black Pearl. 20 seconds to lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
Tried for the bicycle on the second attempt, and I don't think he just got enough height off of those 2 BKT tires. So get those scores locked in. Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl need you to lock in your scores accurately and fairly there at JudgesZone.com, and you've got probably about 3 seconds left there on the clock. As soon as you see those video boards go red and says score now, gotta get those scores in. Only have 20 seconds, remember. 2.945, that is the score for Cole Vennard and Black Pearl. We're moving on to our 5th competitor, Ryan Disharoon, Shaker. Track.
Let's hear it for Ryan Disharoon, Shaker. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at JudgesZone.com.
And he uses the same ski jump there to attempt a slap wheelie. So a nice slap wheelie version for Shaker and Ryan Disharoon, as he is our 5th competitor here of our Great Clip Skills Challenge. And you have 4 seconds left on the clock to get those scores in, as we wait to see where you put Shaker, and there it is, 5.695. Our next competitor up, we've got Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Jester. Kraken, excuse me, Kraken.
Make some noise for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. 20 seconds to lock in those scores. It's up to you, Atlanta. JudgesZone.com.
So Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken, his last attempt there on the slap wheelie. And we want to see where you're going to put him right now. Remember, JCB Digatron is your score to beat with an 8.702. And we're awaiting those scores to get locked in. Your scores are locked. There it is, 5.064. Our 7th driver up, it's Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Into a moonwalk off the ski jump for Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. One more attempt remains. Looks like he's going off the trench box, the backflip ramp there. We've got both Morgan and Morgan backflips on each side of our track here. There he is, pops it up for the popper on the front to BKT Tires.
Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
A unique attempt that we saw for the very first time here, so keep that in mind as you're getting those scores in. Something new that we've seen, so that might deserve a higher score. And the completion of the attempt as well. You've got 6 seconds left there on the clock for our 7th driver. And scores are in. JCB Dickatron, your score to beat 8.702, and your score for Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior is, wow, 8.515, good enough for the 2nd spot. Coming up next, we've got Matt Pagliarulo, Jester.
Let's hear it for Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Can he stand up straight? I don't know. He's down there. What a great donut attempt. Turn those cheers into some scores here. You don't have much time left at judgeszone.com. Steering wheel out the window as well there for Jester. Scores are locked. And there it is, 6.876 for Jester. There you have it, our top 6. JCB Ticketron has a score to beat, 8.702, followed by Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, 8.515. Max D, Jester, Shaker, and Kraken round out our top 6. We still have Lucas Stabilizer, Bad Company, Megalodon, and Gravedigger left here in the Great Clips Skills Challenge here. You're all doing a great job there at judgeszone.com. Keep in mind when you see those video boards turn red and say that you can score now, that is the perfect time to be one of the first people to get those scores in. And a reminder up on the video board where we stand in this competition as we get set for our 9th driver, Lindsey Reed, Lucas Stabilizer.
Let's hear it for Lindsey Reed, Lucas Stabilizer. You guys got 20 seconds to lock in those scores. It's up to you, Atlanta, at judgeszone.com.
The second attempt, she gives you a big skyway lead. And Lindsey Reed and Lucas Stabilizer, our 9th driver, looking to get her first competition win here. It will be up to you to decide in just a few more seconds. And if you've not started scoring, you can do so at any time. You do not have to wait till the next competition. Scores are locked, and it is a 7.232 for Lindsey Reed and Lucas Stabilizer. Coming up next, we've got John Gordon, Bad Company. John Gordon and Bad Company kind of taking a look there out on the race lanes. Didn't like what he saw, so he's trying something else.
Make some noise for John Gordon, Bad Company. It's up to you, Atlanta. The score is open. Judgeszone.com.
Looks like a front right axle there on John Gordon. Of course, we'll get the official word from KCG, our pit reporter, here in just a moment. But you can see there on the left side of the track, it looked like he was going to attempt a bicycle. And then when he went up to the ski jump there in the center, he did not like what he saw. And then, of course, we saw that BKT tire locked up. So scores are in. You can see there it is, 5.090 for John Gordon in bad company. We have 2 drivers remaining. Coming up next, it's Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Todd LeDuc swimming on the 2 front BKT tires with the nose wheelie, walking it across. Using the ski jump to slide into a popper, then go into the nose wheelie. And there he is.
That was Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at Judgeszone.com.
We've definitely seen the poppers, but not the use there of the ski jump like he did on the second attempt. So keep that in mind when you're getting those scores locked in at Judgeszone.com. Don't forget that code is up on the video board, ATL. And we've got about 6 seconds left there. We need you to get those scores in. Scores are locked in. Score to beat JCB Ticketron, 8.702. Atlanta, your score for Megalodon is a big score of 9.251, which means he's now your new leader with 1 truck left. That last truck coming up, it's Tyler Meninga, Grave Digger. The nose wheelie all the way through. And brings it back a little bit there. One more attempt remains for Gravedigger. Using the racing ramp once again to create a popper into a nose wheelie. Back into a moonwalk.
Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
It's going to be a close one between Megalodon and Gravedigger. Was his 2 attempts better than Todd LeDuc and Megalodon's? It'll be up to you to decide here, as he is our last competitor of this competition. Scores are locked in here. You are about to crown your very first winner using judgeszone.com. Score to beat Megalodon, 9.251. Georgia, your score for Gravedigger is 9.076, which means your winner of the Great Clip Skills Challenge is Megalodon's Todd LeDuc. Todd LeDuc and Megalodon, your Great Clip Skills Challenge winner. And that will earn Todd his 3rd Great Clip Skills Challenge competition win of the 2024 season. He is currently tied in the running for the BKT Overall Event Championship. Todd LeDuc, Megalodon, let's make some noise there, Atlanta, for your Great Clips Skills Challenge winner.
Todd, a huge congratulations to you for claiming your 3rd Skills Challenge win on the season. We heard some of the drivers say that it was a little slick out there for racing, but you looked so controlled in the Skills Challenge.
No, it was very, very wet. I was going to do a bicycle like Cole tried over here off that last race ramp, and I saw him spin. I was like, ugh. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll go for a donut. You know, fans love to see a great donut. And Jester and Matt and them did a donut up there, and so did John Gordon. I was like, man, you know what? I talked to Frankie, my crew chief. I said, I'm going to risk it all. We have to. At this point in the championship, we have to risk it all. So I went for a stoppie, got a pretty good one. That was really fun just to walk it out there. Like, you can't see more than 3 feet in front of you, so you don't know where you're going, what you're about to hit. Brought it down perfectly. I could see the fans were into it, and I was like, I'm going to throw another roll of the dice. I'm going to go for the jump, the step up, and then trip into a stoppie, and that's a difficult trick to do. And I love you, fans. Thank you for voting for me. Unbelievable. We'll take that win. You know, Digger is he's just so on it right now. And going into freestyle, I'm going to have to watch his run. I'm going to watch Tyler. He's going to go right ahead of us. So I'm going to see his run, see what he's going to do, and then I can start judging for the overall. But unbelievable. Thank you, Atlanta. Seriously, I love you guys. Unbelievable. I want to do Megalodon proud, and all the merch, all the cool fans that I met in Pit Party, this is for you. I love you guys.
Well, I love that you mentioned Monster Jam Freestyle, because actually going into our final competition of the day, Freestyle, you are now tied with Gravedigger for the overall points in the competition, 23-23. It is all going to come down to this last competition.
No, it's for real, dude. The rivalry's real. You know, I'm going after whoever's in front of us in the championship, and that's JCB and Digger. So we're just going to keep pushing hard. We're going to keep going for that championship, and you've got to be so well-rounded. Like, none of us are used to this track, so we're all, you know, trying to learn it as we go here. So now the sun's finally setting. Now we can go big and jump huge going towards the sun, now towards the west.
I cannot wait. The show's going to be perfect. We love you fans. We can see you literally, no joke. We're all talking over here, all of us drivers are saying, we can see the fans cheering, and it's just like a wave and sea of fans waving at us. And I can see all the Megalodon fans, everybody. So we love you, we notice you, so make sure you wave, hold up your signs, hold up your merch, because we're going to go for it tonight.
How about it, folks? Let's hear it for your Great Clip Skills Challenge, Todd the Duke, Megalodon.
A huge congratulations to our two winners, JCB Racing winner Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, our Great Clip Skills Challenge winner Todd LeDuc and Megalodon. Well, we've had an exciting first half of Monster Jam action, but right now, this is halftime. Be sure to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, and meet us right back here for the second half of action.
It's time for you, the fans, to get Monster Jam Freestyle started. I need you to take out your flashlights, hold them high, and follow the beat. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up. Keep it going. Up. Up. The pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle!
He lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Make some noise for Matt Pagliarulo, Chester. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Our first competitor lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip, uses up the entire clock. What a way to start our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. And now it's up to you to decide where you're going to put him here as he kicks the ball, sets the tone for the rest of our field of competition. Scores are locked in. Let's see where you put Jester. 8.293, a great score for Jester. We're going to go to our second driver, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. He eyes the Morgan backflip. Let's hear it for Nick Pagliarulo. Kraken lands a backflip and loses a BKT tire in the process, but nonetheless, great run there from Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken. A big shout out to our JCB equipment, our dirt squad there. As we await your scores now at judgeszone.com. We've got a couple more seconds left there for our second competitor. All right, your scores are locked in. Your score to beat, 8.293 from Jester. Will the son be able to take the lead over his father? Let's see those scores. And he does 8.702. He's now your new leader.
What's happening, beautiful people? Jabari here in section 133. We got a nice family here, a chance to win something very cool. But first, they have to answer this trivia question right first. What is your name?
My name's Tara.
And who are you going to win these prizes for?
My family.
Her family. Well, here's Tyler Meniga on the video board. Let's see what trivia question he has. All right, Atlanta, if you think you know the answer, shout it out. Let's help her out. What do you think it is? I have a lot of mixed answers. Wow. Okay, what do you think it is?
I'm going with 82.
She's going with B82. Is she right? Oh. It is 82. You know what? We got something really awesome for you. 4 tickets to Monster Jam coming to Duluth. That is Saturday night, August 31st. And you can get your tickets as well at monsterjam.com. Who's ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle?
He is our third driver coming up, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. It's Morgan and Morgan backflip time.
Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com, Atlanta.
We are stopping there for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. My friend Karina Pierce said, Tyler just doing Tyler things. And is he not? Great freestyle run there. Scores are locked in. Atlanta, let's see your score. Your score to beat Kraken 8.702. Your score for Gravedigger is 9.613. Your new leader. So Tyler doing Tyler things, as Karina said here to my left, puts him now in the top spot with a 9.613 here in our freestyle competition. A big score. Lots of nice moves there on the left side of our track here. So great use and great ingenuity on some of those things. I know we talked earlier, Tyler and I, about him kind of being a little bit frustrated on not having enough different obstacles to use, but he seems to have found the creativity, seems to have found the obstacles there now here in our freestyle run. So he is at the top spot here in our freestyle competition as we're gonna get set here for our fourth driver coming up here in just a moment, and it will be Cody Saucier, Max D. Clock is paused for Cody Saucier, and he continues to refire and continues his run.
Let's hear it for Max D. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
Cody Saucier lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Great use of the entire speedway here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Will that wild run be enough to take the lead away from Gravedigger and Tyler Menninga? Scores are locked in. We're going straight to scores. Your score for Max D is 7.717. So Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger currently your score to beat, followed by Kraken, Jester, and Max D now in the fourth spot here. As we're going to continue things on here, 4 trucks are down, and we have 8 to go here in Monster Jam Freestyle. We're going to come up here on our 5th driver. She'll be coming to the track here. She's representing for all the ladies. And of course, our great partners there at Lucas Oil. It's Lindsay Reed, Lucas Stabilizer.
Make some noise for Lindsey Reed, Lucas Stabilizer. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Lindsey Reed and Lucas Stabilizer throwing down a nice, solid freestyle run. Of course, landing that Morgan & Morgan backflip as well there on the right side of our track. And she is our 5th competitor to complete our freestyle. So, it will be up to you fans at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. We're going straight to scores, straight to the video board with an 8.395. Our next driver up, it's Ryan Disharoon, Shaker.
Make some noise for Ryan Disharoon, Shaker. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Ryan Disharoon, Shaker, our 6th competitor here in Monster Jam Freestyle. And it is time for you to do your job now at judgeszone.com as we await to see what you thought about that freestyle run. Get those scores locked in. Of course, use those video boards at each end of our track to help you watch all the moves that our drivers do. Scores are locked in. And it is a 5.813 for Ryan Disharoon and Shaker. the street north. It's from Hiram, Georgia. You've got it. Coming up next, John Gordon, Bad Company.
Let's hear it for John Gordon, Bad Company. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
There will be a 1-point deduction there for John Gordon and Bad Company. That front right BKT tire there, giving him some problems. He's looking for it, front right BKT tire. Nonetheless, Atlanta, let's make some noise right now for your very own, Georgia's own, John Gordon and Bad Company. Show them some love. Scoring is closed as we await the tabulation at 5.843.
When it comes to Monster Jam Freestyle, these trucks are getting massive air, and this is really when the shocks come into play. So this is one of the shocks off of the Monster Jam truck. Every truck has 4 shocks in the front, 4 shocks in the back, 8 shocks total. So this part down here is actually the part that will extend. This is what creates the travel of the shock. In this area, this is where we have the nitrogen, and in the vessel on the back, that's where we have the oil. So the nitrogen and the oil can actually move, and when it's wide open, when that can move freely, that creates a very soft shock. But this dial right here, you can actually turn this, and it will restrict the flow of the oil and the nitrogen to create a firmer shock. It's kind of like if you have a garden hose and you kink the hose, how it will restrict the flow of the water. The same thing happens here, and for Monster Jam Freestyle, when these trucks are getting 10, 20, 30, 40 feet in the air, you need a firmer setup to absorb the shock of the truck. And so if you don't have that, if you have a really soft shock, the shock will bottom out very quickly. It'll be hard on the components of the truck, and it will also be uncomfortable for the driver. So these play a pivotal role in Monster Jam Freestyle.
Casey, thank you so much for that behind-the-scenes look as we get ready to see Jamie Garner and El Toro Loco hit the track.
Make some noise for Jamie Garner and Toro Loco. Oh yeah, Toro Loco, y'all. 20 seconds to lock in those scores, judgeszone.com.
Jamie Gardner and El Toro Loco finish up his freestyle run here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and now it is up to you fans to put him in the position you think he deserves there after that freestyle run. Few seconds left there at judgeszone.com. If you've not started scoring, this is a perfect time. Scores are locked in for our 8th driver, 7.554. Our 9th competitor up, it's Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior.
Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. 20 seconds to lock in those scores, judgeszone.com.
That might be your 2024 Freestyle of the Year, your 2024 Big Air of the Year. What an incredible freestyle, even maybe Save of the Year. I hope he brings home the hardware there at Monster Jam World Finals Award Show. That was insane. I am up here in Tower 5, all the way at the very top, and I felt like I was seeing him at eye level. What an incredible freestyle run. Scores are locked. Gravedigger, your score to beat 9.613. Atlanta, your score for the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior is incredible 9.816. Your new leader.
Wow, that was incredible. Well, we are here now in section 232. I'm here with Abby and Chase. We're going to play something called the Helmet Shuffle, and they're going to have a chance to win something. Come on, buddy. You can come on in here. All right, so let's go ahead and pay attention to the Monster Jam board. You see the trophy is right in the middle. All right, is it under 1, 2 or 3? Everybody shout it out if you think you know which one it is. Yeah. I hear 2s. I hear 2s. I hear 1s. What do you think it is, Abby?
3.
3.
3. Is it 3? Let's unveil them one at a time and see what we have. Is it under 1? No, it's not under 1. Is it under 2? No, it's not 2. It is 3. Y'all got some good eyesight here in Georgia. Hey, I got something very special for you. 4 tickets to Zach Brown Band and Kenny Chesney. They're going to be in Atlanta May 18th. I got 4 tickets for you from us to you here at Monster Jam. You guys ready for some more Monster Jam Freestyle?
Your leaderboard is up here in our freestyle competition. And the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Wow, what a freestyle run. 9.816. That puts him in the lead. Well, we have 3 more drivers remaining before we crown our winner. Coming up next is Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Let's hear it for Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Time to get those scores locked in. We've got our 10th competitor here, and we await to see what you think about that run. He lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip, and it looks like our USHRA safety officials and our JCB Dirt Squad is out there to recover Black Pearl. Scores are locked. We're going to go straight to scores up on the video board there. The score we are going to see for Black Pearl, 6.942.
Beautiful people, pay attention to the Monster Jam video board. We're about to have some fun here with our trucking pals. We are going to cheer for our favorite trucks here. Who's going for El Toro Loco? Who's going for Gravedigger? How about Megalodon? Well, let's get this race started. Here we go with our truckin' pals. As they get ready on their mark, they're off. Looks like Megalodon is in the lead here. Toro Loco is catching up. Oh, it's going to be a close race. Megalodon is our winner. That was Truckin' Pals, brought to us by Monster Jam. Who's ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle?
It's going to come down to the freestyle run between Todd LeDuc and Megalodon up against Gravedigger's Tyler Meninga for the overall event championship. Keep in mind, Monster Jam fans, that the higher freestyle score will be your BKT overall event champion.
Make some noise for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. You have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
We are so close to crowning a freestyle winner and your BKT overall event champion. Of course, we have one truck remaining here in our freestyle run. We need those scores to get locked in for Todd LeDuc and Megalodon. Scores are locked in. We're going straight to scores. Up on the video board, 7.532. And he will be our last freestyle. It is Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
Let's hear it for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. 20 seconds to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com, Atlanta. It's up to you.
He is our final competitor of freestyle. And you are about to crown a freestyle winner. It's going to be between him and Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And not only that, you're about to crown your overall event champion. Let's make some noise one more time there for Tristan England and JCB Digatron. Your score to beat 9.816 from Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Georgia, your score for JCB Digatron is 7.963, which means you're a winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. A huge congratulations to Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, your freestyle winner. What a freestyle we saw him lay down. Definitely a potential contestant, in contention, for the big air, big save, and maybe freestyle of the year. Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. All right, we're going to hear from Bryce Kenny in just a moment, but we're about to crown our BKT overall event champion. And like I said, it was going to come down to freestyle. Your JCB Racing winner with 12 points, 11 points apiece there for the Great Clips Skills Challenge in freestyle for a total of 34 points. Atlanta, you know who your BKT overall event champion is. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. A huge congratulations there to Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, but we're going to throw it down to Casey right now with our winner freestyle. One more time for Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior.
Well, Bryce, congratulations. There is something about Atlanta Motor Speedway for you because last year on Saturday night, you took home the freestyle win as well. So there's something special about this place for Great Clips.
I'm going to be honest with you. Even before the night started, I was so excited to come out here in front of these Atlanta fans. Look, there's so much room out here. We can push these Monster Jam trucks to their limits. And I was a little bitter last year when I came out here and we launched the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior truck. I thought we were going to get Extreme Air of the Year, and it went to another driver last year. And you know what? I said I can either be bitter or I can be better. And coming out here in 2024, I said we're going to get the biggest air that we can get. And I was so pumped about that. I'll be honest, I got a little higher out up there than I thought I was going to get. But what'd you think, Atlanta? Was that awesome or what?
These fans loved the action. And Bryce, I know you have your family here with you as well, which makes it extra special.
It is so special. My wife, Mackenzie, you know, I met her in the first grade. And we were boyfriend, girlfriend through middle school, high school, all that stuff. She's watched the ups and downs of my career. Mackenzie, I love you. My kids, Eliza, Keegan, and Ava are here. We're having so much fun. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for all you do, Monster Jam fans. Thanks to you, I've got the best job in the world, baby.
Well, Bryce, once again, huge congratulations to you. Let's hear it for your Monster Jam Freestyle winner, Bryce Kenny, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And we're going to go ahead and bring in your overall event champion. It is Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, and huge congratulations to his crew chief, Matt Gahn, as well. Tyler, congratulations. It looked like you were having a blast out there on the track.
Absolutely. You know what? Racing was awesome. Two-wheel was awesome. And, man, freestyle is always a blast. That's what Gravedigger's known for. And I'm going to come out there, run that truck as hard as I can for you fans out here. And, man, this guy right here, turning the wrenches on my truck, keeping that thing prime time at all times right here, baby. Atlanta, this is my first overall event championship right here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and this one means a lot. I love coming here. You guys have supported Gravedigger for 42 years, and we love you guys. Thank you.
A huge congratulations to our freestyle winner, Bryce Kenny, the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, and of course our overall event champion, Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Well, Jabari, we have had such a blast here this Saturday night. I mean, of course, the pit party as well. Can you wrap up what you just saw, especially that freestyle from Bryce Kenny?
That freestyle from Bryce Kinney was so awesome, y'all. I've never seen a jump that high. I was really like in the middle of a conversation with the guys up here, and I just let out a word that was like, wow. It was amazing. Atlanta, you guys are amazing, and I can't wait to spend more time with you tomorrow afternoon.
Well, we're excited. We're excited to hang out tomorrow with you as well, but you still have time to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise. Of course, you can stay up on top of all the results and information at monsterjam.com. On behalf of KCG and Jabari Thomas, I'm Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.